Hey everybody, it's the Ginger Optimist, and today I'm going to interview my father-in-law about Christmas. Hi Dad.
Hi Jan.
It's so good to be with you guys.
Always glad to have you guys home.
Thank you. So Dad, can you tell me about Christmas past, a memory from your childhood?
Well, that goes back a lot of years. Since I'm 78 years old now, when I was a kid, we used to live in a very, very small house. 1/3 the size of what this house is. But we always had 4 kids. Had a great place, a good time. But remembering gifts, don't really remember the gifts at all. Just remember where we lived. Gifts weren't important. It was more family now. Back then, I guess the gifts were important. But then after I got married, very fortunate to marry my sweetheart. Been married 58 years, but we've been together for 64 because we dated for 3 years and was engaged 1.
Wow.
When we ended up in our house over in Northbrook area, we had all 4 of the children, 5 children at that time, and our Christmases, we didn't have what we have today because money was a little tighter, but I had a very good shopper, and she was always able to get the kids what they wanted. And the biggest highlight is, again, it's not the gifts, it's the memory of the Christmases.
Okay.
I think listen to the kids yell for us about 6 o'clock in the morning, is it time to open gifts? And that's when they got us out of bed to go down and then have our Christmas. But the thing I do remember is the Hungarian coffee cake that we had after Christmas gifts were opened. It was a very good meal. The Hungarian coffee cake came from her Aunt Wilma, I believe, taught us how to make it, what it was, and it's basically sugar and dough. So we've gone from a family of just my wife and I to a family now where today we will have 46 family members here.
Wow.
And other than 4 of them, that will be all my family.
Wow.
All married. So that's my Christmases.
Aw, so you have 5 children. They're all married. They have kids, and their kids have kids.
Right.
So you have how many grandchildren?
Too many.
Too many.
Well, actually, most probably not enough. That will, if you interview my wife, she can give you the numbers.
Okay.
But we have a lot of children, grandchildren, great-grandchildren, and they're all a blessing.
Aw, you're a blessing, Dad.
Yeah.
You and Mom both are. I love you, Dad.
Love you too.
I'm glad I'm the favorite.
We talked about that.
This is Mom, my beautiful, young-looking mother-in-law. I'm so blessed to have her. When I grow up, I want to be like her. Okay, so Mom, can you tell me about one of your favorite Christmases when you were growing up?
Well, I can remember we lived in an older house which had high ceilings. And my dad and he was really my great uncle, was my mom's uncle. My dad and my uncle would go out to get the tree. When they came home, it would always be too tall for the room, and they'd have to cut some off. But the branches on the bottom would be really scrawny, and they would have to tie them in and wire them in so that the tree looked nice. And I remember we went to so many different places. We went to my Aunt Wilma's on Christmas Eve. Christmas Day, we had Christmas at home, and we would go to my Grandma Floor's and my great-grandma Myers. And the day after that, we would go to my aunt who lived down in Clifton. And so we had Christmas so many different places. But like Dad said, you don't remember hardly any of the gifts. You remember the fun time. But I do remember my great uncle, he's not married, and he would buy people big gifts. And they lived in an old farmhouse, and he would keep them upstairs, and when it was time to give them, he would bring them down. He got me a plastic organ. It was probably about that wide, electric, that you could play the organ. And that was something I really remember.
Wow, that must have been pretty special.
Yeah.
So can you share a memory of Christmas of when maybe my husband and his siblings were growing up?
That's a funny one, though. Because Tim was just at the age where he could tell you things. It was probably maybe a year and a half. And we had all Christmas gifts bought and everything. It was all ready for Christmas. We took him to see Santa Claus. And he gets on Santa Claus' lap and he says, I want a hurdy-gurdy. And I'm thinking, what is a hurdy-gurdy? And we had to look all over, and I think we finally found one. It was some kind of a musical thing, but we had to hunt and hunt. We didn't have much time.
Wow. Well, Mom, can you think of a memory of, since your kids have all been grown and married, that's really special to you?
Yeah, you made me cry.
You make me cry.
Probably when they can all come home. And this year it'll be all but 2 will be home. And with my nieces and her 2 kids will be 46 people. So if the other 2 could come home, we would have 46. Just us, our 5 kids and their wives, our 13 grandkids, and they're all married, but 3 and 10 great-grandbabies.
Wow, wow.
Next year it'll be more, I think.
Probably. Well, I know last year was our first time to be home for Christmas in many, many years. So I'm so grateful that we're able to be here with you guys. That's very special to us.
Well, this year with Missy and Travis and the girls have never been here for Christmas.
Oh, wow. They're in for a treat.
And Missy was probably about that big.
Well, I'm so excited. We're in for a great day today. And I'm excited because I hear Santa Claus is coming today. You said you had one more story you wanted to share. What is that, Mom?
Yeah. Well, one thing back then, we used to order everything through Sears catalog. And they used to send out a Christmas gift card catalog. We would sit down with the kids and we would turn the pages and we would say, what on this page would you like? You know, they would pick on each page so that we got an idea of what they really wanted for Christmas. And that was really neat. And I understand that this year that Sears actually did have another Christmas book.
Oh, well, you didn't let us pick what we wanted.
I know. Sorry about that.
Well, you always do great. I don't think you need Sears' help. It's going to be a great day. Well, I love you, Mom. Thank you so much for sharing with us, and it's going to be fun.
Yes, it will.
Well, thank you so much for watching The Ginger Optimist. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you'll give us a thumbs up. And if you're not following me, I hope you will. God bless. Bye.